As a young startup CEO, one of the biggest challenges you have is you have to drive people, right? You have to drive people to performance, to your vision, to make sure the ball is never dropped. And he has that uncanny ability. In 2015, in New York, I think right after he had just assumed PMship, he was in Madison Square Garden. 20,000 people were in audience. I don't know who else would have, which other, like a minister or a politician would have been able to fill that stadium up. And there was so much energy and positivity there. I was actually watching this on YouTube in a distant corner in Canada after spending 5 years and trying to build three startups, and all of them failed. And I was literally going back to doing something which is not really my passion and taking a job up and just trying to get along with life. But that one little speech, the speech of his life, drove me to pack my bags and come back to India. Since then, so many of my friends have also come back to India, and so it's impacting people at a very, very personal levels as well. Another quality of a startup CEO, and you see that in PM Modi so closely, is that when you see a problem and you see nobody solving it, rather than sitting around, you actually go down to the field and you solve it yourself. You would have heard about the recent semiconductor issue. The industry is in probably shambles, going through the toughest time. There's shortage globally. So India, rather than sitting around, decides to take the bull by the horns, invest in the ecosystem and the capability. And I think we've invested like 20-30 billion dollars, and in the next few years we might be actually self-sufficient in semiconductor. That's the quality of a startup CEO, and I think PM Modi sort of has that innate ability almost in himself, which is just glorified in whatever actions and steps he takes.